Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. For those that do not know, I had VSG gastrectomy weight loss surgery in August 2017. I have lost a total of 106 pounds and I'm now in the maintaining stage. So today's video is going to be a Q&A, frequently asked questions, if you will, about VSG. I asked on Instagram. If you're not following me there, go follow me there at Instagram. It's at Stacey Birdsong with the EY. I asked on Instagram, I asked on Facebook. I've gotten a few questions through YouTube, so I wrote them all down in my little book, and I want to go through and answer some of these questions. So question number one is, discuss how the sleeve is a tool and the mental changes we have to make. So that is a very good topic. So we had weight loss surgery. They removed our stomach. We didn't have brain surgery. They did not remove our brains that control our stomach, okay? Because pretty much it does. Your brain tells you you're hungry, when a lot of times you're not hungry. You're probably bored, or you're emotional, or you're stressed out. So having the weight loss surgery does not cure your cravings that you have. It's a constant battle with your brain every day, because your brain is going to tell you about that piece of cake or those cookies that, well, you can only have a small piece, or it's only 2 cookies. It's better than the whole bag that you used to eat. And so you have to constantly fight with your brain and say, like, no, I can't have that stuff, because that could cause me to have regain. And once you go through the whole thing of the surgery and you lose all your weight, you're not trying to go backwards and gain the weight back. So the mental changes that we have to make are very important. I still struggle with my mind, and I'm almost three years out from my surgery. I struggle with it daily. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm here to be honest and upfront with you that I have problems too still. Like, I sometimes give in to the cravings, and then I feel like crap afterwards, and I get mad at myself and think, that was so stupid. Was it even worth it? No, it was not worth it. But yeah, a lot of people that have not had the surgery, they think, oh, well, you know, you just got it easy because you got your stomach cut out and you're not able to hold what you used to be able to hold, so therefore you can eat whatever you want and you don't have no issues anymore. No, we still have issues. We have our brain to fight with every day, and that is a very big struggle. So there's my thoughts on that. Talk about loose skin and how to minimize, I'm guessing how to minimize loose skin happening. There's not really any magic pill to take to keep from getting loose skin. Really, a lot is to do with your age and how much weight you have to lose and how fast you lose it. A lot of times loose skin is inevitable whenever you are a VSG patient, because most of the time people do lose the weight pretty quickly and your skin just doesn't have time to keep up with it, so it's going to droop. And I mean, if you think about, if you're someone that's 300 pounds and you drop down to 190 pounds, your skin doesn't go down, you know, like, you don't lose skin, you lose fat, but your skin's always going to be there, and your skin was stretched to fit that 300-pound body, and now it's down to a 190-something pound body. So the skin is still there, and I'm sure it is a little droopy. That's just one of the prices you pay when you decide that you want to do the surgery. I've never showed my loose skin. I've always been very modest about that. slightly embarrassed about it, which I know everybody has it. Lots of people have stretch marks, but I do have some loose skin, so I'm going to be extremely vulnerable here, and I'm going to open up and show y'all what my loose skin areas are. They're not so bad that I'm like in dire need to go get it fixed. Sure, it is something that I would like to address sometime in the future, but as of right now, I'm happy in the skin that I am, and it is what it is. So here on my arms, I have, look here, I make a muscle, so I guess whenever I make a muscle, that may be the extra skin. I don't know if you count that as the extra skin, or if whenever it's relaxed. I mean, look, it's there. But I mean, my arms I'm really not too worried about. Whenever I lay my arms flat, it's not bad. So that's my arms, and here we go. So my stomach, okay, I have 3 kids. My son was almost 10 pounds. So you can imagine how much my stomach stretched from that. And then my other 2 kids are twins. So my stomach then carried 2 babies at one time. So I was stretched out, okay? A lot of the wrinkles and stretch marks that I do have on my stomach are because of kids. And I understand that. Those are my tiger strikes, my mom strikes. I am proud because I held and grew 2 babies at one time. And that's a pretty awesome thing, okay? So that part I am fine with. Here is, oh Lord, I've never shown any of this, okay? But here is my stomach. So like I said, the wrinkles and the stretch marks were like that before surgery, because I mean, I had twins and an almost 10-pound baby in me before. But I mean, I don't feel like it's too bad. I mean, the stretch marks are there. So yeah, that's my loose skin. It's there, but it's not so bad that I'm having to go get it cut off right now. And then other than that, I guess my legs, I hold a lot of my weight in my legs, my thighs, and my butt. So here on my legs, you know, I do have the little inner thigh pudge. But I mean, it's not too bad. My shorts cover most of it. Yeah, my legs jiggle when I walk, but I mean, I'm happy with myself, so that's all that matters. Okay, so there's loose skin. To minimize it, as you're losing weight, try to work out and lift weights as much as you can. So that way maybe that would help your skin keep up as you lose the weight. But just know that if you are going to get it, you're gonna have to be willing to be okay with the fact that you may have some loose skin. But there is always the option of having skin removal surgery. How do you stay motivated? That is a very good question. Mainly, I look at old pictures of myself. I like to make collage pictures. If you follow me on Instagram, you have seen them a million times. Whenever I am feeling a little down on myself or having those fluffy days, you know, where you just feel like you're bloated and you just don't feel right, I make a collage of a before and after. I go and find pictures, which there's not very many, and if you were heavy set before you had surgery, you get this too. Like, we didn't take pictures. I did not want to take pictures because I hated the way I looked in pictures. So now going back trying to find before pictures to make with my afters is difficult. I have to keep using the same before pictures because I didn't take any before. So staying motivated for me is to look back at where I used to be and see where I'm at now. Another way that I stay motivated is to find other people out there that have had the surgery, like other YouTubers, people on Instagram, and I like to follow them. A lot of people post very encouraging things on the daily basis. I try to post as much as I can, but just hearing and seeing the other people that have done it too, and what they have to say and where they've came from, how far they've come, it gives me motivation to keep going, and to not give up, don't give in. And yeah, that's another way that I stay motivated. So another way that I stay motivated, and it's kind of like opposite of what I just said about following people that have done it. Also, I don't follow people that put me in the wrong mindset. There are a lot of fitness people out there that have Instagram accounts that, you know, post body shots and they're all ripped and muscly or whatever. But then there's other people out there that have their accounts, and for whatever reason it triggers something in me that makes me feel like I've not done a good job. So I don't like to follow them kind of people. For example, I just had to unfollow one female on Instagram. She looks great, but the way I feel like she goes about her posts and her stories, it just triggers something in me looking at her. I don't know, it's just the demeanor that she has. It triggers me, and it makes me look like I'm fat again. And I know by no means am I fat. I know that. It's just something about that person and how she makes her post that it doesn't sit well with me. And I know that if I continue to watch her post and see her stories, that it's just gonna do something in my mind, and it's gonna make me think that I've not gotten very far in my journey, and I know that I have. So in order to keep me from going down that slippery dark slope, I just unfollowed her. Okay, another person asked, did you have any acid reflux? Me personally, I have not had acid reflux. I know that some people do develop acid reflux after surgery. I can't speak on this because I have not. I do get indigestion a little bit, not all the time, just depends on what I do eat. But I also, my doctor says that we need to take an acid reducer pill every day. Once in the morning before your meals and once in the evening before your dinner, just to help keep your stomach acid down. Or experience an acid reflux and you're not taking an acid reducer, maybe try that. Talk to your doctor first, of course, and see if maybe that would help. Do you have any issues with lactose or gluten after surgery? I'm not too sure if I've never really responded too well to lactose. I'm not a milk drinker. I eat a little bit of ice cream, and the times that I do, it does make my stomach upset. So I guess I do kind of suffer with a little bit of lactose intolerance now. But I've never been a milk lactose person even before surgery. Now gluten, I feel like I have had an issue with gluten even from the beginning, before surgery. I have this weird unexplained health issue that arises just out of the blue on my skin in forms of like really hard knots. For the longest I did think it was my weight that caused it, and now since having the surgery and lost the weight, I don't have it anymore. So I do think maybe my weight was an issue, but lately I have gotten off of some gluten. I do get gluten still in some things, but if possible, I have been trying to cut out gluten. and I do notice that I'm not as bloated feeling whenever I eat something that doesn't have gluten in it. And I don't experience a lot of inflammatory issues, because I do have some inflammatory issues. So there's my answer on that. Okay, next question. How do you feel about other weight loss surgeries, like tummy tucks, lipo, etc.? So I feel like it's your business. If that's what you want to do, go for it. I mean, hey, it's losing all my weight, and I mean, you just seen my loose skin. To some it might not be that much, and I understand that, but for me, sure, I would love to go get a tummy tuck or a mommy makeover, you know, to flatten my stomach, tighten it up, raise my gals up, because those took a hard hit, y'all. R.I.P. Okay. But I mean, yeah, hey, I want a tummy tuck. I'm not gonna lie. I'd love to have a rock hard stomach and get rid of the loose skin. But if you can afford it, then go for it. I mean, now lipo, if you want to do it, sure, go ahead. From what I hear, it's not, I mean, it's not permanent. It's a quick fix to get rid of some fat. But if, I mean, who are we to sit back and judge on what someone else does, okay? So there's my answer for that. Let's see. Was the process mentally hard from booking your surgery to coming home from surgery? So for those that do not know, I had my surgery done in Mexico, on the Texas-Mexico border, with Dr. Alvarez at Endo Bariatric. I will leave his link below. Go check him out if you are considering it. Hands down, he is the best doctor in all ways. Mentally, not really too hard. I followed Dr. A on Snapchat for about a year and started begging my husband to let me go do this, and he of course was against it at first, one, being in Mexico, and two, he just thought I needed to do it the old-fashioned way. Until I did do it the old-fashioned way right alongside with him, and he quickly seen that it did not work for me, and just seen how upset I was with myself. And so then he started watching Dr. A along with me on Snapchat. Now Dr. A on Snapchat used to film his surgeries, so you could literally go to his page on Snapchat and watch live videos of him removing the stomach from somebody. So once watching him for about a year, my husband finally came around to it and said, okay, sure, we can do this. I went alone to Mexico. My husband could not get off of work, and nobody else in my family had a passport to leave the country. So if I wanted to do it, I was on my own. I never once felt scared, not 1 second. Booking my surgery was a breeze. I sent in my questionnaire. Within I think a day or 2 days, he sent me a personal email with a video chat saying that I was approved and here's your next steps. So then Susan, his patient coordinator, contacted me. We got everything set up, and the rest is history. They have it completely laid out, literally step by step, what is going to happen. And I'm telling you, it happens like that to a T. You are treated like royalty over there, okay? Like, he is the best doctor. His staff is the nicest, most compassionate staff I've ever met in a hospital. His hospital is so clean, which back then he had a different hospital. Now he has a brand new, like, humongous, gorgeous, state-of-the-art hospital. That from pictures that I've seen, it looks amazing. I'd love to go back just so I can see it. So yeah, mentally, booking my surgery was a piece of cake. Flying there by myself was easy. Coming back, because I had to fly back, it went good. I mean, it was a little strenuous. I just had surgery, getting on and off the plane and the little bit of turbulence. I mean, it jarred my stomach a little bit, but it was great. It was pretty easy. So there's that. Do you wish you would have done anything differently? The only thing I wish I had done differently is that I wish I had done the surgery a long time ago, like 10 years ago. That is the only thing that I wish I'd done differently. Like, I cannot think of anything else. Now, I wish my gallbladder hadn't have went out 2 months after I had surgery, but that was something completely out of my control, and thank God it's out now and I don't have no problems with it now. But as far as anything else, I wouldn't do anything different except have done it 10 years prior. That's the only thing. So if you're thinking about it now, stop thinking about it and do it, because I'm telling you, that will be your only regret too, is that you would have done it sooner. So find a doctor, research, get reviews, find your doctor, and just get it done. You will be so happy that you did, I promise. Oh, how did family members take your decision to get the surgery? Well, I'm pretty sure my family took it fairly decent. I have had a few family members since losing the weight make comments that hurt me. But that is their opinions. I don't live my life by other people's opinions. I live it by mine and my decisions. I really didn't tell very many people because I knew a lot of people would probably freak out because when I was going to Mexico. But I started this channel to announce it, really. So the people that did find out, found out right here, okay? I'm sure, I mean, on Facebook and everything, you know, everybody was nice to me. Now, I don't know what was said off Facebook behind my back. I would hope, and I'd like to give the benefit of the doubt that everybody supported me. But I went ahead and I did what I wanted to do. That was what me and my husband discussed, and we was comfortable and confident in our doctor and the decision that I was making, and I did it. Okay, next question is, what is your favorite healthy snack? I love apples and peanut butter, preferably green apples or the pink lady apples, and I like to cut them up in wedges and eat them with peanut butter, or they're even better with cookie butter. It's really good. So for like something sweet, that's usually my go-to. Otherwise, I love the white string cheese. So there's that. And then next question is, what is your favorite non-healthy snack? There's a lot of those, okay? Probably homemade chocolate chip cookies are like my favorite. I found a recipe not long ago, and they are like the best chocolate chip cookies. I made up a whole bunch of dough and rolled them up into little balls and stuck them in the freezer, so that way we could just pull them out when we wanted a few, put them in the oven for some fresh homemade chocolate chip cookies. It does not get any better than that. Otherwise, for just like a snacky snack, probably popcorn or chips. I love chips. Just about any kind of chips, like Flamin' Hot Cheetos, Doritos, the jalapeno kettle cooked chips, like pretty much any kind of chips, okay? Yeah, so that's it. That is all the questions I have. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any other questions, please leave me a comment, or any other topics that you'd like me to touch on. Make sure you like this video, give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends. Somebody you may know may be looking into surgery. So like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the things, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye guys.